Hello, my name is Hinex, and welcome to the shadows that run alongside our car. A sad game. I saw Jacksepticeye play it, but yeah, it was kinda sad game. But I wanna play it myself too. I hope nobody claims me for copying, but I'm not copying. Anyway, let's get in the game, like usually. And well, who do we want to pick? I guess we will go with the dude, because gun it. I put the pedal to the floor. The wheels screech as we pull out into the lane. The car swears, but it doesn't really matter. There's no one else out here as far as I can see. The abandoned station shrinks behind us until it's gone. And then it's just us and the long road. Dot 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 dot. The world outside the windows passes by us in abstract, like the whole world's given up on having any meaning. We drive in silence. After a while I heard a faint bustling of the bar window being pulled down. You sure that's a good idea? It's not like zombies are just going to hurl themselves at the moving car. Fair enough. Well, that was a thrilling conversation. So guess this is kinda strange to be asking after 3 whole days, but what's your name anyway? Right, we never did introduce ourselves. It's... what's gonna be her name, I guess, well... I don't know. What's a good girl name? We are gonna call her Ariel. Yeah, everything's big. Okay, Ariel. Well, nice to officially meet you then. Ariel. Names. Dustin. Nah. How about, I don't know. How about Henry? Henry. Okay. Dot 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 dot. Ugh. The car shudders bravely as we rumble over a series of potholes, but then the road smooths again. The humming of the engine reminds me of a storm brewing far off on the horizon. Beyond the occasional noises, we sit in silence. So, what were you doing before everything happened? Oh. Whoa, that's the first time she's actually started a conversation. Guess I'm not so intimidating after all. What was I doing? God, what was I? A whole lot of nothing. I bet that sounds super impressive, huh? Just a scruffy drifter? Not so sure she wants to hear that. That's the question. I feel like telling the truth. I think telling the truth is always a good thing. Well, it can't... well, depends on the situation, of course, but yeah, let's... I was moving cross country. Then everything went south. What about you? This ride is yours, right? Yeah, well, it's really my dad's car, or was. Even when he was alive, though, I was the only one who ever drove it. Oh, guess he didn't. Sorry, never mind. It's okay, the booze would have killed him eventually anyway. Jeez. That's gonna... well... what would you say in apocalypse? Oh, it's getting darker. Dot dot dot. Pretty quiet in here, huh? Surprisingly, not much noise at the end of the world. Do you think there's any radio stations left? It'd be pretty shocking if so. Reckon it couldn't hurt to look though. She's fiddling with the dial. I'm pretty sure we are not gonna find anything. Static comes in and out in waves. Every so often the distortion gives an illusion of an actual sound, but then it goes right back to nothingness. Just then though. Hang on a sec, go back down. I think I actually heard something. A noise phases in and out, then something comes into an auditory focus. Oh god, what? Oh man. Is that mariachi? That. I can't contain myself. The sound is unmistakable. Horns blare joyously over the static in a sick fanfare, while a man's voice wails soulfully over it. I'm laughing so hard I nearly piss myself. Ariel's nearly there too. That was not what I was expecting. Who the hell's there outrunning this? All of this music that would be left. Man. I sink back into the driver's seat, letting my mind drift to the music. The dissonance is almost comforting. As the fractured chords wash over me, I try to pretend I'm loaning in a truck piece and... Sorry, I can't speak today. Well, my English sucks like usually, but you know. Out in the sun, mid-afternoon, shirt damp and dirty from hard day's work. For a moment, I almost believe it. The music falls short for a few seconds before starting up again. Wait, isn't this the same song again? Ugh, it's probably on an endless loop, because why wouldn't it be? Sure seems that way. Guess it just coasts on the waves after all. And the undead aren't exactly interested in DJing. What do you think Zombie'd even listen to? Is death metal too obvious for an answer? Rob Zombie? Maybe they are in the baby mill these days. I don't know. I think Grateful Dead seems more apt. You know, I always wondered this. But what are you grateful for exactly? Maybe they finally found themselves some peace. Peace, huh? I wish they'd let us rest. The rest of us have some. Ain't so bad right now anyway. Well, except for that. I shake my hand at the radio controls. So what are you into anyway? Music-wise? I really like Alanis Morissette? Top 40 hits, that sort of thing. You don't tell me it's Baby Ma. Will you judge me if I say I actually haven't heard of them? No, that might be the best. Might be for the best. What do you listen to then? Most people look at me and expect me to be in some Stones or Marley or something like that. But well, you'll probably actually judge me more for this. Try me. ... ABBA. ... Just as I thought, she starts laughing at my expense. It's a nice sound though. I'm not gonna put up poetic and say that it sounds like music or anything like that. Still, it's good to hear. Told you. No, it's fine. Their music is catchy. I mean, my parents listen to ABBA, but it's fine. Your parents? Yeesh. How old are you anyway? You seem a bit young for Alanis. How old do you think I am? I'm pretty sure there's no right answer to that question. Because that's true. Never ask anything from ladies. Because, well, you're gonna get fucked, obviously. Except for that one. And 22. Shit. God, that's so young. She's practically a kid. When... What was I doing when I was 22? Still wasting my life, I reckon. Wonder if she's even been to school. That young and whole damn world crashing down around her. I try not to make a face, but I can see my knuckles going white as my fingers grip hard into the wheel. This music's kinda similar to ABBA, isn't it? All peppy and stuff. You should be happy to have it. That's sure an optimistic take on it. Alright, enough of you. I reach down and turn volume knob to the sharp left and the radio blissfully goes silent. Farewell, wailing man. Now it's just us again. ... Did you ever expect things to end up this way? It's getting dark, huh? The sun sets so late in the summer. Ignore me, short topic, huh? What's with the huh? And sorry if you hear me like, I don't know, licking my lips so much, because my mouth actually dries very fast when I talk a lot. So, I apologize for that. Let's go with the short topic. I guess she doesn't want to think about it. I can't say I blame her. I'm a bit surprised we still have any light at all at this hour, especially without the streetlights and all. It's like the sky's just been saving it up. Looks a bit like dying fire. Kind of fitting for the end of the world. Damn! That's so deep. So you never told me what is that you do. I mean, doesn't have to be job or anything, but well, what do you like to do, or what did you before everything? Actually, I've worked a lot. I didn't really have time for much other than that. I would wake up, shower, go to work, have a lunch break, back to work, get off work, eat dinner, and watch TV for a few minutes before passing out. And then the whole thing will just start all over again in the morning. Oh god, that was about it. I guess that most people's story. It's thought out tough out there. Was tough, probably tougher now. Ha, all kind of pointless it's all kind of pointless in the end, isn't it? You work your damn tail off and everything goes to the pot anyway. And you just wonder why you didn't spend your time better, you know? ... Yeah. But I guess that doesn't matter either way. So what about you? I'm sure you didn't spend all of your time listening to ABBA. Ugh. ... Yeah, I used to travel a lot, looking for work and stuff. I suppose you could call me a bit of a nomad. Well, that sure is lofty. That sounds really cliché. Not really. It sort of suits you. To tell the truth, I haven't really had much purpose in a while. I have just been getting by. When you can't find something to do, you sorta lose yourself. It gets to a pretty dark place. Got to a point I used to wish I could take on vacation from life. Jesus. I guess I got my wish, didn't I? Wishes never come true the way you expect them to, huh? Jesus. Yeah, monkey's paw. I don't think she knows I have noticed, but she seems been pressing her car a lot. Wonder if she's still alright. Since I first run into her, she's been in a rough way, and I'm not sure it's getting much better. We probably should have looked for some bags of that ginger stuff. I don't know. Commander Hand, you okay there? I point toward her stomach with the back of my hand. Oh yeah, it's gotten a little better, but I'm just exhausted, which doesn't help things. You know how it is. I do, but Christ, I'm really not equipped for this. I know first aid, I can stitch up a cut, but gastric distress is a bit beyond me. You think we should stop and rest? Nah, like it or not, we'll stopping soon anyway. Bragging will just waste gas. Right, the fuel. If everything wasn't so weird these days anyway, I'd call it suspicious that there was an only single tank for it left. Not much we can do about that though. Onward it is then. It's getting darker. Do you ever wonder? Like, why us? How did we make it this far? And is it really such good thing that we are still alive? Ha! Did I used to? Honestly, I try not to think so hard about stuff like that. If I stop to wonder what my own life was worth, it's a dangerous train of thought, I'll tell you that. We are here, that's what matters. Despite it all, we are here and we are safe. The how and why, it is just garnish on the salad. You know, I didn't believe it at first. I mean, that we were really facing the apocalypse or whatever. So the first couple months I just kept working, kept on like everything was fine, and then... Listen, you don't gotta answer me if you don't want to, but your old man, what happened? My dad? She needed more beer, right? So of course he did. He was a deadbeat alcoholic. But they wouldn't even let him in the nearby liquor store anymore, so he wandered off to another one. Just so happened that part of the town was infested. Damn. It took a while before I even noticed, since he wasn't really any different from usual. That's pretty pathetic, huh? But so was my dad. And in the end I won't be doing much better. Great, now I feel like I wanna puke. Hey, please don't say things like that, Ariel. One of us has to keep this up. I'm a kind person, so do that. I slide my right hand off the wheel. Her hand is resting by her leg near the center console, so I reach over. Her hand jerks when I touch it, but she doesn't pull away. Whoa, her skin feels really cold. Is that normal? Maybe because of the windows open? Maybe it's because she's sick. Really wish I knew a bit more medical shit right now. Actually, if she had fever, shouldn't she be hotter? A chill like that can't be normal. It's not even that cold in here. But we are still here, just remember that. Until that changes, there's still time. Things might never get any better. It'd be stupid to assume that they would. But while we are still breathing, there's hope. Pah, that's pretty cheesy, isn't it? Huh. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. About your dad, I mean. Even if you didn't get on with him, I bet it must be hard losing someone that close to you. Yeah, I guess. It all happened so fast. I'm still trying to come to the terms with it. I wouldn't worry too much. There's no wrong way to feel. I guess I'm almost privileged. No one I care about has been around in a long while. I wonder if there's anyone else still out there. I wonder if they're stuck out there like this. I wonder if we'll ever know. Just as he starts talking, the engine gives an unsettling sort of rumble and my heart jumps. It splutters few times and the whole chassis lurches. With pitiful clattering, the engine stalls out and the car can't do anything but coast. Crap. I noticed the full light click on some minutes ago, but I still wanted to think we had more time. The car rolls down the pavement until it can't anymore, and we are able to stop. I really thought the gas would last a little longer than that. Bound to happen sooner or later, wasn't it? God, if I wasn't hoping for later. We bought this car used after all. It's cost efficient, but not much fuel efficient. Wonder how far the next gas station is. It'd be nice if there were some signs around here or something. I can't believe we've gone this long without seeing any. I haven't seen anything for miles. Even without people, without lights, I can't see how this could be. Like civilization just backed up and left the moment everything started to crumble, leaving not a trace behind. Even if there were, it's not like we could have seen them. It's gotten so dark and without the street lights. Hey, how fast do you think you can run? I don't wanna run anymore. About average, I guess. Do you reckon we should? Her hand touches down her stomach again. She felt so damn cold. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if there's a point. Not much point to anything, not anymore. Maybe not. It's too damn dark anyway. Anyhow. In all likelihood, one of us will probably trip and fall. Be pretty sad to make it this far just to die from a bust up face. Haha. Please just smile. Yeah, it would. Anyway, there's nothing we can do until the sun rises. I stare out the window. The sky is clouded, but if I squint, I can see the faint lights in the velvet. The breeze through the open window is quiet and clean. Guess we are crashing here tonight then, huh? In more ways than one. We could be worse anyway. At least the air smells nice. Yeah. I sink back into my seat. I search around for a lever on the side so I can just adjust the angle, but even when I yank on it, goddamn thing won't budge. Used car, right? I try and get comfy the best I can. I only hope that she can too. It's gonna be a long night. Well, good night then. It's so dark now, it's not much different when I shut my eyes. I breathe in and out and wait for sleep. I hope we see the morning. And that's the end of the game, man. That was so deep. So deep. I mean, the game has its own meaning, you know. Like, what if things went downfall real fast and everything went to shit? What would people do? Would they just drive around like they did? Or, you know, well, of course people will try to survive as best as they could, but man, that's the game, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like this, leave a like and please subscribe. And yeah, that's the game, guys. I said that twice now. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. So, bye bye.